All right, everybody, it's time to get into it. And the very first thing I want to talk about right now is Star Trek. And of course, I know Jordan's thrilled about this. He's already beamed down to be here with us today. But Star Trek is coming forward, being like, they're going to produce a new movie. They want to take that IP and just make it grow. And that IP-ness is going to be amazing for them in the future, I think. They already have all these different Star Trek shows, of course, Strange New Worlds. They're going to Discovery. They got all these projects. They have the one with Burnham. They're doing a spinoff of her with Michelle Yeoh. There's a lot of stuff happening in the Star Trek world. You also have a Picard movie coming. We'll talk about that on Monday. But now, it's a new one coming from the director creators of Andor, making a new project for Star Trek. Now, this is, of course, with Toby Haynes and also Seth Graham coming in to write the script. But Toby Haynes is the one that was doing the Andor series. And, Graham was, he did a bunch of stuff. He did the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. He did that project. He wrote that, which is kind of a fun movie, but also didn't do too well. So it makes me kind of go, about this. But it's not Star Trek 4. Star Trek 4 is still on the back burner with all the original cast coming back. And they're still trying to make that happen with scheduling and everything else. But they actually do a new movie, and they're calling it a new dynamic for this. Now, they're going to go back in time now. So it's going to be an origin story that takes place decades before the 2009 Star Trek reboot. That's all we know so far. Not a lot of plot details out there, but we do know that Paramount is pushing this forward. Again, we talk about Paramount has issues. Paramount's for sale. Might go to Skydance. It might go to Warner Brothers. It might go to Tom Cruise. Who knows? But there's a lot of stuff happening with Paramount. And I'm just saying, who knows where the fuck's going to who knows where that's going to end up? Who knows what Star Trek's going to be? But Star Trek movie is moving forward as of now, as of today, as of this showing right now, as we're live on Cruise Control on a Friday. Jordan, since you beamed down here to be here to talk about Star Trek, how do you feel about this? Are you excited about a new Star Trek movie? Do you think this is the right path to go? Or should they just focus on pushing Star Trek 4 instead of like making a new chapter?
Do you think he's excited? Right. He's wearing a goddamn outfit. Are you kidding?
Well, hang on. Okay. I'm not excited for the direction they're taking. Because first of all, how many prequels do we fucking need? You got the Kirk prequel, which was a reboot, which I'm probably one of the few Star Trek fans that love the reboots. I like the casting. I thought they all did a phenomenal job with the camaraderie between all of them. The triangle of Kirk, Spock, and Bones was on point. Their relationship was on point to the originals. I mean, you couldn't get any better. And then you had the TV series Star Trek Enterprise, which already delved into the formation of the Federation, into the formation of when Earth first met Vulcans, when they first had contact with Klingons. I mean, I don't know where you could take another prequel that's interesting without making a TV. Star Trek was always at its best as a TV show because there's just so much mythology and so many characters that you can't do that in 2 hours. You have to build it. It was always good as a slow burn. That's why the Next Generation works so well. You learn these characters over 7 seasons of who they were and where they're going. And I just think Star Trek is better suited as a TV series than a movie. So, in my opinion, I'd rather see Star Trek 4. I want Chris Pine back in the chair. That's where I want to go.
I think a lot of people do want Star Trek 4 more than they want something totally different. And the problem is, though, I think they just don't even know what they're doing at this point. They've done these individual spin-off stuff, and they've done really well. And, they're canceling stuff, changing stuff. I think that they're getting that main cast back for Star Trek 4 that's so problematic. I think that's why they're like, I mean, I know Racer X.
I said that shit in there. Polish sausages in Michigan. He's like, Kabasi time, bitches.
I you missed the other one, too, Sabrina, but that's okay. That was a quick one. Sabrina, do you think that they could get do you think they could get back everybody for Star Trek 4? Or do you think that what I'm saying is probably true? It's hard to get the cast in, so like we got to do something else with this IP-ness. So we have to branch it off in a new direction. So that maybe that's why they're going to do this spin-off. Or do you not care about this at all?
First of all, every word that came out of Captain Cell's mouth was fucking foreign language to me. He might as well have been speaking Klingon. Okay, I have no idea what he just said.
It was.
I literally have no fucking Klingon is like Clark Block, stuff like that. Like it's not English. Like it was English. I just didn't understand it.
Impression.
Klingon to me, like well, I mean, not really, but sure. Well, don't threaten me with a good time.
It was a good time.
So yeah, so no, so I don't know, and I can't even like speak on it because I really don't fucking know. I have nothing to say. I'm a fan of new ideas and new things. I feel like we've beat the fucking shit out of this. But we beat the shit out of Star Wars, and I really like Mandalorian. So I don't know that there's a possibility that it could. Nice meme, buddy. Wow.
Oh God,
That's a good one.
Write that down.
So yeah, I don't care one way or another because I will not be watching it. But if it's good for the fans, then great. You know what I mean? Like I have to bow out gracefully of this conversation because I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about after he just went. I was like, I don't know. I didn't even know the words. The only thing I understood was Chris Pine and that whole entire fucking rant. So Chris Pine, yes. The rest of it, don't care.
I think though it's like they would do more movies, so like they can't get them. So I think that's why they're pushing something different. Having an Andor director involved might be good. I don't know. I didn't really care for Andor as much either.
Yeah, but
look good.
Brian, if you get a new crew, it'd be better served as a TV series to learn who this new crew is, because now you only got 2 hours maybe to build this new crew up.
Yep, they did before, but it doesn't always work.
All right,
they weren't a new crew.
Captain Sal, you had your turn.
Yeah.
Shut up. It's GR's turn.
That's true. GR. I guess we're going to GR next. GR. So you hear about this. Are you a Trekkie?
He's just going to be like,
are you a Trekkie? Are you a Trekkie? Do you want to see a new world?
When you were in 3-corner pants. Okay?
You were probably a Trekkie. I wasn't even alive.
You weren't. I remember the original. God damn, am I old. Excuse me, youth deprived. But what Jordan said is accurate. When you take characters, you want to develop them. And in a 2-hour movie, you can't develop characters like you can over time in a series. So you've got to take that into consideration. And of the choices, give us Star Trek 4.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. I mean, this you get the cast involved and make it happen, right? But you think that this will make money, GR?
Probably. It's Star Trek related. People like me, Trekkies, will go to it.
You're a Trekkie? That's so shocking to me.
Sabrina, you were pants when the original came out.
Why didn't you and Jordan coordinate outfits?
They should have. I wish they would have. That'd been great.
I could have brought another uniform.
I don't do that. I'm a
I
grown
got another
man.
one at home.
You should have brought one. And Queen made a great comment about Jordan. He knows better to not be a red shirt. He's better about not being a red shirt. So.
Red shirts die.
Yeah, I would have died in the first shot. So,
unless it's next generation, then they're the captains.
Yeah. Ron, are you a fan of Star Trek? Is this something you want to see? Do you think that Paramount's just trying to figure out some way to make money with this franchise? So that's why they're doing this movie. What do you think is happening?
Well, what I have to say, I have an ex who would do this and that and this and that and never finish one thing or accomplish anything because everything was hands in everywhere. And that's what I feel like they're grasping at things. Personally, if I were to see any of them, which I'm not, it would be Star Trek 4. I don't, the pre-generation, I don't care. But Queen made a funny comment. Star Trek, the teen Star Trek.
Oh yeah, that was way. Okay,
that was find that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm with it. Will it make money? It's part of the Star Trek enterprise. It'll make money.
I think it could make money. Do you think
look in the chat, everyone loves Star Trek. I know I'm not. Again, if the fans like it, go for it. I just I just have never ever gotten into it. Your memes are on point tonight, Brian. I can't even. I have to look away from the screen because I'm going to just burst into laughter.
On point.
Ron, do you think this is a thing because I don't know if you know much about the lore, but there's a character named Pike. And they've kind of strange new worlds with Pike. But could the origin be about Pike maybe coming into that world? Could they do something like that, take a character that's already established on a TV show and put that as a movie and be kind of, gray area about it? It's not really a ton. Yeah, but could this be something they could do?
I fell asleep. I'm sorry. What?
Does he know who Pike is?
He doesn't know. Does he even know who Pike is?
Look, this side of the room is who you want to ask. This side of the room, we don't get it.
Are we getting Pike?
All right, my first question is this the Kelvin timeline?
My question is, are you a host?
I don't think so.
Is this a Kelvin timeline?
Hey, Brian, bottom line is Pike's dead. We killed him off during the series.
Bye-bye, Pike.
Well,
why are we talking about
Pike twice? You killed Pike twice.
But Anson,
into darkness.
Let's
Anson
go for
Williams
a hat trick. Let's hat trick Pike into his fucking grave, that twat.
Well, they're using AI. That's what it is.
You can
AI
bring it back.
Pike.
It's a pipe.
AI Pike.
I don't know.
One more at Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, there's one coming too. Hutchinson came forward and said that they're going to do another one. So he said it's happening. It's moving forward.
Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper. The Star Trek movie is coming, everybody. Regardless if you want it or not. It's happening. Star Trek's happening. New movie, new story, new prequel-ish era coming, new characters. Hopefully it's good if you're a Trekkie, and hopefully it happens because Paramount's kind of
Recycled
going
eye
down
penis. You're welcome.
the tube. Star Trek, everybody. Get
I
excited.
knew the answer to that one.
What are you saying? Oh,
Captain Pike was the original captain
he was.
of the
I'm saying
Enterprise.
they could do something like that, but we don't really know yet. Not a lot of details. I think if you're a Trekkie, you're probably excited to see about a new Star Trek movie coming regardless, and hopefully Paramount does not let us down. Hopefully at the end of the day, even if they sell it or they don't find a home, they stay together, this movie happens for the fans and for the Trekkies out there that just want to see more content.
Yo, player, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.